Today we've had a national tragedy. Two airplanes have crashed into the World Trade Center in an apparent terrorist attack on our country.
20 years ago this weekend, the country was rocked to its core. Several generations have had to come to terms with the events of that day. The 9/11 attacks seem like yesterday for some people, but for others, it's a literal lifetime. KWWL's Emily Moss talks with UNI students about growing up in a world post 9/11.
We always thought things like, oh, long TSA check lines, they're the norm.
Where were you when the world stopped turning? Hope Jacobs and Brenna Lane Ollinger weren't even born yet.
It feels more like an event in a history book rather than something that only happened 20 years ago.
Still, the younger generation finds itself connecting to the September 11th attacks, even if they have no memory of it.
I feel connected in the way you are connected to any sort of tragedy that occurs.
For some, that connection is deeper.
And I hope that it never does happen again, because it hits hard.
Born in 2000, Brittany Kalvik was alive during the attacks, but only a year old. 20 years later, Kalvik is a two-time combat veteran. She served in Afghanistan and Iraq for 7 months until this past June. The 1194 unit was the last artillery unit to leave the area.
When that time did come, I was like, we're going to Afghanistan? Like, are you sure?
On the ground, Kalvik saw firsthand what military personnel have dealt with the last 20 years.
Those 12-hour shifts, you're expecting something to come in. You're always anticipating that moment for that incoming.
After she got home from her deployment, Brittany took a trip to the place the war she fought in was first started, New York City.
Previously, I did one of those pop-up events where they have the trailer and then they put the artifacts in them. I felt like deep sorrow. It almost felt like I was feeling everybody's pain. Wanted to go to New York by myself. I'm an Afghanistan, Iraq vet. I should be doing this.
The visit overwhelmed her with emotion and left an uneasy feeling about events of past and present.
20 years later, you watch these videos and there's still people grieving and still people hurting. Also, the very last week that we were there and we lost 13.
Now Kalvik works at the Juvenile Center in Waterloo and attends college at UNI. She teaches the kids she encounters about her life experiences as a girl growing up to serve in the war that started when she was in diapers, hoping the lessons of the past resonate with the next generation.
I'm hoping that the next generation does not end up forgetting. It's like a traditional story in any culture, and I think that's what it has become, is a cultural thing within all Americans.
In Waterloo, Emily Moss, News 7 KWWL.
And that was Emily Moss reporting there. Like Brittany, many other kids have used the attacks as motivation to serve their country. One family in Traer placed 2,977 American flags on their front lawn, one for each life lost on 9/11.
I do want everybody to see, drive by, look, take a moment of silence. You know, it affected every one of us that day. We may not have lived in New York City, but it affected all of us.
That was Sarah Canoop. She says that she wanted to give her sons a different perspective on the day. Both her 17 and 9-year-old sons are too young to remember that day. The attacks are part of what motivated her oldest son, who's 20, to join the military. And it's not